The Giants are riding high after a Week 1 victory on Monday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys, and here in Week 2, they are on the road again. They are taking on yet another division rival. It is the Washington Football Team. Two 1-0 teams will go at it here in Week 2. Someone's O has got to go. The last time the Giants went to Washington, it was the miracle play you'll never see ever again. JT Daniels throwing 85 yards off his back foot into the end zone, won the game for Washington. Last time the Giants were here in Landover. This time New York looks to make it a little bit different, trying to go to 2-0 to start this new season. And maybe it is a changing of the guard here in the NFC East. Of course, last week, if you missed it, go check out that Cowboys-Giants game. Another tremendous battle between those two teams. The Giants, though, in the end, won that game in overtime, and whoever wins this game between the football team and the Giants will be in sole possession of first place in the NFC East. I know it's only 2 weeks, but the Giants, of course, 1-0. The football team 1-0, and both the Cowboys and Eagles currently stand at 0-1 in votes. If you have not yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Madden 22 here on the channel as we get Week 2 underway. And of course, your starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, last week in Dallas, 371 yards, 3 touchdowns with 3 interceptions. Let's get it going here. The Giants get it on a 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Jones looking to throw. He's got his man on the drag route. It is Kadarius Toney for a gain of 7. Now a 2nd and 3 for New York. Handoff, Saquon Barkley up the middle is going to get the Giants down to midfield. It is a gain of 8. And now a 2nd and 10 from that 50-yard line. Jones going to keep on a play-action boot to the right. He will get it to his tight end in Evan Ingram. Ingram for a gain of 8 down to the 42. Now a 3rd and 3 for New York. Handoff, Saquon. It is blown up by the football team. It's going to be a 4th and 4 from the 44. The Giants are going to go for it. Jones going to go it to the swing to Saquon. And yet again, Barkley is stuffed. So the football team get it from about the 40-yard line. Out comes the man out of Georgia. It is JT Daniels, 176 yards and 1 touchdown in the football team's win against Atlanta last week. It's a 3rd and 5 here for JT Daniels. Out the gun, going for it all. Deep shot, McLaurin catches it, but he's out of bounds. All right, the Giants get it back from the 23. It's a 3rd and 5 for Jones. He will find Ingram up the middle, one of the better tight ends in football currently. Ingram for a good gain down the 36. Now a 2nd and 6 from the 39. Jones looking to throw. Scrambling to his right. Danny Dimes will find Evan Ingram. And they're going to say he didn't get 2 in. So it's a 3rd and 6 for the Giants. Play action fake. And down goes Jones. It's Montez Sweat on the sack. And the football team will get it back from the 24-yard line. JT Daniels looking to throw for Washington. Daniels got time, going to his right, wide open. No one even near Curtis Samuel. Samuel gets Washington all the way to the 38-yard line. Now it's a 3rd and 10 for JT Daniels. Out the gun. He's got time. Over the middle, it is again Samuel. Samuel down to the 15-yard line as we go to the 2nd quarter. Still scoreless, but here comes the football team. 2nd and 10 for Washington. Daniels out the gun. Looking to throw. The Giants bring the heat. Oh no! Martinez can't sack him. Daniels is going to throw it away. And now it's a 3rd and 10 here for Washington. Daniels going to go to a screen now. To his left, he will dump it off to Antonio Gibson. Gibson will juke out a defender. And he's going to get the football team down to a 4th and 1. They will go for it from the 6. Daniels handoff. Oh my goodness! Dante Hightower could have brought down Gibson. Instead, the stiff arm gets him, and Antonio Gibson's going to get into the end zone. The Washington football team will strike first here in Week 2. They are now up 7-0. New York gets it back from the 16-yard line. 3rd and 9 for Daniel Jones. Looking to throw to Saquon Barkley. That one's batted down. The football team get it right back on a 3rd and 12 from the 42. Daniels looking to his right. Terry McLaurin gets James Bradbury again. McLaurin down to the 41-yard line, move the chains for Washington. 2nd and 10 now for Daniels. Out the gun, looking to his left, another completion. Once more, it is Samuel to the 25. Now a 2nd and 11 for Washington. Daniels gonna throw off his back foot. It was a screen. Instead, it's picked up by Jabril Peppers. I don't know where JT Daniels was going with the football. He throws it into double coverage instead of going to the screen. And the Giants get it from their own 8. It's a 3rd and 9 for Daniel Jones, scrambling to his right. He will get it to John Ross. What a grab right there on the crossing route. Ross will get the Giants to the 33-yard line. Give him some more room now on a 2nd and 9. Danny Dimes looking to throw to his right again. What a route and what a ball. Down with it is Ross again over midfield to the 46-yard line. Now on a 1st and 10. Daniel Jones looking to take a shot. Deep downfield at Slayton. Oh, and he can't hold on. Now it will be a 2nd and 10, now a 3rd and 10 for that New York offense. Jones looking to throw to his left, going for Slayton again. That one's batted down. And the Giants offense again will stall out. So Washington gets it back from their own 14. They go to a counter to Antonio Gibson on a 3rd and 12. He is tackled right there by James Bradbury. And the Giants will get the football back with 56 seconds in the 2nd quarter. So JT Daniels going to scramble to his right. Look to throw to John Ross. Ross gets 2 feet in bounds. Ross down to the 36-yard line. It's now a 1st and 10 for Danny Dimes. Looking to throw. He's got Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Barkley gets down to the 26-yard line. Chase Young injured on the play. But it's a 2nd and 1 now with 44 seconds left to go in the quarter. Jones to Barkley on the screen, and Saquon will get out of bounds. Barkley with a gain of 7 down the 19-yard line. It is now a 2nd and 10 for New York. Daniel Jones looking. He's going to try to throw it away. Instead, he's sacked to the 34. It's a 3rd and 26 now for Daniel Jones. He will get it to Saquon Barkley, and it will make that field goal a lot easier for Graham Gano. It's only 44 yards. They do ice him before the kick, and that one's wide right. Gano can't hit, and we go into halftime scoreless for New York. It's 7-0 in favor of the Washington football team. The Giants struggling to produce any offense. We go into the 2nd half. Washington starts with it on a 3rd and 6. Daniels looking to throw over the middle. He has got a completion to Curtis Samuel, and no one's going to catch him. Curtis Samuel, 71 yards, and the Washington football team go up by 14 points. I don't know what that celebration is right there for Samuel, but immediately the football team get on the board in the 2nd half. So the Giants are going to have to respond quickly. Barkley picks up a gain of 8, setting up for a 3rd and 2, and Saquon Barkley is going to get the 1st down, and the Giants are now down to the 33-yard line. You got to get something on this drive. 1st and 10 handoff, back to Barkley they go. Riding Saquon Barkley for this drive. Barkley's going to get 9.5, and now it will be a 2nd and 1 for that New York offense. Jones looking to throw, being chased. He gets it off to Darius Slayton, and Slayton's going to be down at the 1-yard line. It will be a 1st and goal for the Giants. Now a 2nd and goal. Handoff Barkley. He's not going anywhere. It's a 3rd and goal from the 3. Jones gonna look to throw over the middle. John Ross. No one's even near him. Ross gets into the end zone, and the New York Giants will cut this lead in half. It's now 14-7 for the football team. Can the Giants defense go out though and get a stop? Well, Antonio Gibson on the draw will pick up 11 yards to the 36-yard line. Now a 3rd and 3 from the 42. Daniels looking to throw the football. He's got all day, and he goes to his right. He goes to Samuel, but Curtis Samuel coming back to the football does not get the 1st down. The Giants get it back on a 3rd and 4 from the 36. Jones going for a deep shot. Ross! It's incomplete. So Washington gets it right back. 2nd and 7 from the 24-yard line. Gibson gonna run up the middle. He probably picked up the 1st down on that run. They will not give it to him. It's a 3rd and inches. Handoff to Gibson. Quaylen Hightower. Dante Hightower blows it up, and the Giants will get the football back after a key 4th and inches stop as we come back in the 4th quarter. New York gets it for a 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line. Daniel Jones looking to throw. John Ross on the drag route. Gonna make a man miss. John Ross is off to the races, and he gets the Giants all the way down to the 41-yard line. Now a 2nd and 4 from the 34. Handoff, Saquon, 1st down for New York. Give him a gain of 5. Barkley with 81 yards so far in this game. Now a 2nd and 3. They go back to Barkley. Yet another 1st down to the 16. And now a 2nd and 5 for the New York offense. Jones being chased. He's got to get it off. No! He's sacked by Payne. And it's a 3rd and 17 from the 23. Jones looking to throw. Going to Slayton. He tries to force it, but it's picked off. Just bad decision making right there by Daniel Jones. And the Washington football team get it back with 6 minutes left to play in this game. From the 20-yard line, JT Daniels gonna find a man. It's Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's got the first down in a gain of 17 to the 37-yard line. Now it's a 3rd and 9. Daniels out the gun from the 38, looking to throw. Still looking, and he'll dump it off to Curtis Samuel. He's been killing the Giants all night, and Samuel's got the first down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 45. The football team are getting into field goal range. It's a completion. Oh, Jabril Peppers knocks it out. Somehow, Gerald Everett loses the football after the reception, and the Giants will get it back. But they face a 3rd and 9 from the 32. Jones looking to a screen to Barkley. He's going to be stuffed at the 33-yard line, and it's a 4th and 7. With 2 minutes to go, the Giants will go for it. Jones to Ingram. It's caught. Ingram keeps the game alive for the Giants. They have it at the 48. 2nd and 10 now for New York. 2 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Jones to his right will find Slayton for a gain of 10. Down to the 38, but it's a 3rd and inches. Right before the 2-minute warning, the Giants will pick up the first down with Saquon Barkley. Ross is hurt on the play, but we go to a 2nd and 10 now from the 36-yard line. Daniel Jones again going back to the screen. There's a flag on the play. Barkley's got to stay on his feet and pick up 9 yards. We will check the penalty right now. It will be a roughing the passer on Washington. Absolutely perfect tack on 15 yards to the end of the spot, and the Giants will have it from the 14-yard line. The penalty's on Montez Sweat. It's a 1st and 10 for New York. Jones with the handoff to Saquon. Barkley gonna juke his way all the way down to the 4. It's now a 1st and goal for New York. Jones, handoff. Barkley gets in. Saquon Barkley ties this game at 14. Absolutely clutch drive right there by the Giants. And we go to overtime. For the 2nd straight game, the Giants got the win last week in Dallas. Can they do it this time in Maryland? Here we go, the toss. The Giants will not get it. We go heads, it's tails. The football team win the toss, and they will receive. So unlike last week where the Giants got the football, they went down the field and they scored. Now they got to play some defense here in week 2. JT Daniels on a 1st and 10 will find Gerald Everett. This time he will not fumble. Chris Harris with the tackle at the 24-yard line makes it a 2nd and 3 now for Washington. Daniels out the gun, looking to throw. Dante Hightower's trying to come back, but it's gonna be caught by Antonio Gibson. He knocks off a tackler, and Gibson steps out all the way at the 16-yard line. Absolutely huge right there for the football team. It's a 1st and 10 for JT Daniels. Feeling the heat, he will dump it off to Gerald Everett. Everett will be tackled after a gain of 7 down to the 9-yard line. And now it's a 3rd and 1. From the 7, the Giants need to stop. They throw the football. Oh, it's caught. Terry McLaurin on the slant route. You gotta be kidding me. 1st and goal for Washington. They go to the fullback and Tom Weaver. That one's stuffed. It's a 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Can Washington punch it in? Tom Weaver runs right over Dante Hightower, and the Washington football team will win it in overtime. They will win it by a score of 20-14. And it's 2 straight games for the Giants that went to overtime, both of them against division rivals in the NFC East. But the winners tonight, of course, were the Washington football team. They improved to a record of 2-0. And the New York Football Giants are now 1-1 on the regular season. Again, it's a 6-point win for JT Daniels in Washington. The Giants just can't seem to knock off this football team in Landover, Maryland. And that'll do it, folks, for week number 2. Next week for the New York Giants, it is the Battle of New Jersey. The Jets will come to town. I guess they're still in East Rutherford. It's the Giants and Jets. It is technically a home game for the Giants, so we will have that to look forward to in the next episode. It will be Zach Wilson versus Daniel Jones at MetLife Stadium. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 43 of the New York Giants franchise mode here on Madden 22. John Ross, by the way, is okay. He will be back for next episode. And as for Raheem Sykes, I forgot to tell you in the last episode, he's out for 3 weeks, so we will get him back in just a couple weeks when he will, of course, make his NFL debut, the 1st-round pick out of Louisville. So again, folks, thank you all for watching episode number 43 of the New York Giants franchise mode on Madden 22. If you haven't yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. And Mamba forever.